everybody? So we're back again for Beber After Dark because I have a little time to stream. Sorry about this glare. I had a migraine this morning and my eyeball was going to pop out of my head. So I am in my glasses. I hate my glasses, but it's okay because we're here together and I'm old and I don't really give any shits anymore. So got a lot to talk about. Um, I've been saving different stories I want to talk to y'all about. I hope everybody is good. And what a crazy week for a lot of things, right? So did want to point out we have a new member that happened earlier while I was not streaming. Izzy Pop, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate you so much. I love you dearly. And if you I guess Izzy Pop is kind of it's kind of remnants from the Summer Wells community, I would say. And they just chit chat and they just talk and it's just a lax, environment. God, that glare is driving me crazy. Hopefully it doesn't, bother y'all. Anyways, thank you so much, Izzy Pop. I appreciate you so much for becoming a member. Let's see. Tina Powers. She is amazing. She is one of the best mods ever. Hello, family and friends. Thank you for being a part of Beaver's family. Hit them thumbs up, right? Hit the thumbs up. We appreciate Tina. She had to go to sleepy time because she works. I'm a spoiled housewife, so I don't. What's up, Cray Cray? How are you, sweetie? So, and there was something else I wanted to tell y'all. I can't remember, but it will hit me. So let's jump into some of these stories. As y'all know, what's up, Juju? Hey, baby. Hey, Lizard T. Lizard T, I ain't seen you in forever. How the hell are you? Juju, how the heck are you? YouTube updated the looks of the app. Oh, well, I'm out of the algorithm because it's whatever. You don't put out content, you don't get in the algorithm, and I understand that. But let's see. I'm Cray Cray. I'm doing okay. It is it's been a rough couple months around here. That's about all I'm gonna say. But y'all know my father-in-law passed, and there's just been other things going on. I cannot really talk about it because it's my private life, but prayers are always loved, accepted, and I appreciate you. White light, maybe some sage, whatever you got, as long as you don't, get down with the sickness of the Satan or whatever, that's fine. We accept prayers over here. And man, I miss y'all. I do. I miss y'all, man. So what do y'all want to talk about first? I guess, and honest, yeah, thank you, Cray Cray. I appreciate it. How's everything going with you? Did you get everything figured out with your baby? It's been, gosh, a millennium. Lizard Tia, how are you? Juju, great. Y'all have been with me for a very long time. I really appreciate y'all. So let's look at this. This is an old story. To my knowledge, I don't know the baby's name. This was crazy. So with the Darrell Brooks trial, I have been, hopefully that glare is not too bad. I think at some point I'm going to cut this light off. But I had been so entrenched in this Darrell Brooks trial. And so it took me down a rabbit hole of sovereign citizens, which took me down another rabbit hole of outbursts in the courtroom. And that's how I came across. I am too, Juju. I am so glad I'm able to be here tonight. And I may stream tomorrow night too. Y'all know me. I do the house thing. I do the housewife thing at nighttime. My husband's normally here, but when he objection grounds, oh my God, we're going to get so into it. So when he's out of town, I take a chance, that opportunity. I'm insomniac anyways. I don't normally get to bed about 2 a.m. So here we are. My baby's in bed. Everything's done. So let's look at this first story. This is insane. And like I said, it's old, but I saw it and I was like, it was incredible. I know the stream is probably going to get demonetized, but I don't even care. It's fine. But this story broke my heart, guys. And honestly, I don't know the ins and outs of it. It showed up in a clip thing I was watching about outbursts in the courtroom, and I tracked the story down. So let's jump into this. This is from 2019. Let me see. Okay. This is awful. What's up, Kristen? Thank you so much, Kristen. I appreciate that, honey. I appreciate it. This is crazy, y'all. And I don't know exactly which one this one is, but it's bad. I mean, I don't know which video it is. I know which story it is. Let's see. Okay. Father found guilty of shaking infant son, causing lasting damage. This is probably, oh my God, this is awful. A father accused of abusing his child was found guilty on all counts Thursday. Eric Pendland shook his then infant son so violently 2 years ago, the boy is now blind and permanently disabled. Prosecutors and family and friends said this was an emotional case. So now that I've given y'all the kind of the crux of the story, let's go in. I want to get to this video. It's crazy. The victim's impact statement was crazy as well. Let me see. Let me exit out of this because I have a gazillion tabs up. So it's awful. And the links are in the description. Hey, Lola, how are you, baby? Yes, justice for... Oh, I thought it said justice for Quinton's mom for a second. I was like, but I'm stupid. So, and welcome, honey, Lola Roo. Welcome, baby. All right, let's see. This is crazy story, man. It broke my heart. You're doing well. You postcode. Oh, wow. I love Web Sleuths. Please, if you are not familiar with Woo Woo, Trisha, and the Web Sleuth people over there, go check Web Sleuths out. She's one of my favorite humans in the world, right up there with Chasing. I just love her to pieces, and she does really good things. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find it, so y'all just... I got a little time today, so... Youngson Dads... Okay. Here we go. Now, this is the man in court, right? What's up, Pimp Daddy? How are you? How are you? Please hug your old lady for me. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I love Trisha at Web Sleuths. She is just, oh, I love her. She's funny and she's genuine and she cares, you know? You don't see Lola Roo? Well, I've seen her. I don't know. Oh. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Laptop. I think you are awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Penny Pimp. That name cracks me up. Okay, here we go. Y'all know we're always having technical difficulties up in this bitch. So yeah, this was pretty crazy, and he made it on a lot of the little... Here we go. Okay.
A man convicted in a brutal child abuse case is on his way to prison tonight. He was handed the maximum sentence for his crimes in court today, and he let out an outburst as he was walked out of the courtroom. First News senior reporter Jeremy Judy breaks down the case against Eric Pendland.
Sharon Lawson and her husband have been caring for disabled and abused children for many years. But in 2017, they began fostering the baby boy of Eric Pendland, who last month was convicted of shaking the child so violently he's now permanently disabled.
Nothing prepared us for the screaming. Hours and hours of screaming.
Pendland was in court this afternoon for sentencing on child endangering counts, but prosecutors say that's only...
She said when they took that baby, now he's charged with shaking his baby so hard the baby is blind and disabled. This caretaker says when they took in this baby, they had no idea. They said the screaming was unbearable. Can you imagine a child in so much pain or in so much discomfort or confusion that he just screams? Like, and people like this that take in other people's children that are not their own, they're God sent. Honest to God, they're a God sent, man. This is awful. And this whole ass clown has the nerve to, get real, sir. Y'all gonna see.
Only because the baby never died from his injuries. The little boy suffered traumatic brain damage and a broken neck that left him hearing impaired, nearly blind in both eyes, and unable to hold his own head up.
For the rest of his life, Eric will rely on others to bathe him, dress him, change his diapers, feed him, administer his pain medications.
Prosecutors say Pendland's prior record, which includes convictions for robbery and a federal firearms charge, mean mandatory prison time for this case, and they were asking for the maximum.
I would submit to the court that this entire record is absolutely devoid of any remorse by the defendant.
But Pendland insists.
Can you imagine? He shook him so hard it broke his neck. We're going to move into Harmony, Montgomery, where they say Adam beat that baby to death with a closed his both two hands fist. What? My God, man. My God.
Remorse by the defendant.
But Pendland insists he's innocent.
I've been falsely accused. I've been wrongfully convicted.
Judge Anthony D'Onofrio told Pendland the jury disagreed and guilty. After being sentenced to 11 years, the defendant bowed and shook his head.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Did they say that he was charged with, that he was only sentenced to 11 years? I don't know what pisses me off more. The fact that he got 11 years or the fact that he has a problem with that sentence. Sir, 11 fucking years? Judge, 11 years? Oh my, please tell me that the judge says, okay, you get 10 years for contempt of court. Wow, I didn't know that. I literally didn't know that. I just happened across this outburst in the courtroom video.
Found him guilty. After being sentenced to 11 years, the defendant bowed and shook his head before letting out one final outburst.
Man, I didn't do anything wrong, man.
Prosecutors tell me the little victim, who's now 2, was formally adopted by the Lawsons a few weeks ago and now lives out of the area. In Youngstown, Jerry Ricciuti,
11 years? What's up, Prissy? Hey, baby. I just seen your Pimp Daddy in here a second ago. Hey, honey. 11 years. Wait a minute. Why only 11 years? The baby narrowly escaped death. What's up, Sapito? Hey, baby. Wow. I don't have the info in front of me right now, but I'm going to dig into this. I need to see this. I need to see all these charges. Why only 11 years? That's like severe child abuse. He almost caused death. I would fair to say it would have been attempted murder, right? Oh, God, 11 years? You're pissed off about 11 years? What about your son who's somebody has to hold his head up? Your 2-year-old son. Somebody will always have to change his diapers. Somebody will always have to feed him. He just screams and screams and screams. You shook him so hard you broke his neck and he survived, and you only got 11 years, and you made it on top 10 list for worst outbursts? I hope they beat the dog snot out of you in jail. Isn't that a crazy story? No, he let that baby with a life sentence of being paralyzed and major medical issues. He deserves life in prison. I know. What county? Let me see. Where was this at again? Youngstown. Is that Ohio? Yes. Youngstown, Ohio, right? Oh my God, dude. What a fucking clown. I can't believe he only got 11 years. Yeah, I'm glad you made it live too, Penny. Jeez, that pisses me off. I'm really speechless. 11 years, huh? Shit. I hope he gets... That don't even make no sense. I guarantee you those adopted parents are outraged. So that is that one. I guess we can move on to Harmony. I got these so out of place. All right. Harmony's kid. All right, let's check this one out. Little sweet Harmony. Adam Montgomery charged with murder in daughter of Harmony Montgomery's death. I hate it when they're way down low. Anyways. Ask that the memory of Harmony, that we make every effort to do something nice for a child every day. And we are going to watch this press conference. I just wanted to go through some of these articles. Harmony Montgomery is a young girl from Manchester, New Hampshire, who is at the center of an unusual missing child case. Yeah, it's pretty fucking egregious, that's for sure. Let's see. And later, a homicide investigation. Was killed in late 2019 after her father repeatedly struck her in the head with a closed fist, authorities allege Monday. Adam Montgomery in Manchester is now facing a new slate of charges related to her death, including second-degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with the witness. Now, the witness is Kayla, right? So we're going to hop into this press conference. Look at this sweet baby. Had her whole life ahead of her. This shit is just never gets easier. Nothing. Like, I don't understand. I'm at a loss for humanity, man. I'm at a loss for these babies. Like, what a piece of shit. And to be so smug, you don't want to talk to police. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. You're above this. You're above that. Oh, well, you're going to prove this case. Oh, we're just going to sell this information. The baby's not arrested. And my God, her poor mom. I know people feel a certain way about her biological mom, but she tried to no avail to get a hold of this child, to get a hold of Adam, to see the baby. She stayed clean, right? I never did it. But she did a Spaces. I don't know. It's something they do on Twitter. But I'm telling you, and I actually asked her a question. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it was a very good interview with Harmony's biological mom. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but it sheds light to her side of it, right? And listen, people make mistakes. When you are on your way and you're trying to get regain custody of your child, right? And they beat you to the punch, a whole entire another state, and they say, nah, fuck it. We're going to give her to bio dad because he's right here. And we know he's got the murder charge of, shooting the drug dealer. Well, he didn't murder him, but we know he's got the shooting charge of shooting his drug dealer. We know he's got all this stuff. We know he didn't even have a physical home to live in at the time. She's fine. What a talk, dude. And let me tell you something else, too. Hey, PJ, what's up, baby? Please go sub up to Lighting the Way Home for the Banished. Same with Prissy Penny Pincher. Her channel is similar to Izzy Pops, but she also talks about true crime and these babies. And Vicky, I can't see right this second. Welcome. And I'll get to the chat in just a second. I can only see parts of it. La Bamba, hey, baby, how are you? Hold on, I can't see this. Oh, I have my phone right here. Let me see. What's up, PJ? Just facts. There you are. Hey, baby. Thank you for having my back in the comment section the other day. We just got to speak out against these scumbags, right? Okay, I think that was everybody. Welcome. And lurkers, welcome. I love the lurkers. Okay. All right, here we go. Let me see. I'm getting older, guys. My brain ain't working like it used to be. Where is this? Okay, here we go.
We're going to take you live to New Hampshire, where officials in Manchester are giving an update on the investigation into the 2019 murder of Harmony Montgomery.
Good afternoon. I'm New Hampshire Attorney General John Formella, and I'm joined here today by Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg and the team from the Manchester Police Department and members of my office. We're here today to provide a further update regarding the ongoing investigation into the 2019 murder of Harmony Montgomery. As you'll recall, back in January, we announced that 5-year-old Harmony
Hold on, it's taking my internet's kind of, I'm getting the little bars. Where was the, hey, Vicky, hey, baby, how are you? Only thing that I was gonna just kind of broadly talk about Quinton, but Billy Joe Grandma, it was released where there's an audio tape of her talking to Quinton's biological father, and she says, you know, which we're gonna get into that, but she pretty much is just like, yeah, you know, I don't know, she's, let me not be, to me, she did not sound, her tone and her cadence did not go along with what she was saying. You don't just casually talk about, you think that he might have accidentally drowned in a bathtub. And you know how people are when they're high. You know, you do crazy shit when you're high. No, I would have been devastated. And I don't know. It just set wrong with me. But as far as official information from the police, nothing. Nothing, Vicky. So, but we will get to it. But I think it was kind of odd the way she was speaking. Like, I let the damn dogs out and it ran on. I mean, not even. I'd be frantic if my dog was missing. I mean, whatever. And I'm not trying to be judgmental. Yes, I'm not trying to yes, I do too, Juju. I'm not trying to be judgmental, but yeah, the fuck I am. Get real. And if you just I think she was high, you know, why leave her in the house? But I'm getting ahead. Oh, thank you, Izzy. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you for the super chat. Well, no, it's a no. What is it? Yeah. It's Bieber After Dark. So y'all know it's going to be technical difficulties and words are hard. So anyways, I hope y'all will hang out there with me to the end. Okay. Let me not get ahead of myself. Let me not get my stories completed. So this is Harmony. Thank you for asking though, Vicky. We are going to be getting into, great. I just exited out of it. That's great. Told you. Words and technical difficulties. It's Bieber After Dark. Okay. Here we go. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. And I'm going to mute. So y'all should be able to hear me.
What and members of my office. We're here today to provide a further update regarding the ongoing investigation into the 2019 murder of Harmony Montgomery. As you'll recall, back in January, we announced that 5-year-old Harmony likely disappeared sometime between November 28th and December 10th of 2019. In August of this year, after almost 8 months of investigative work undertaken by the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, and other law enforcement partners, we announced that we had concluded that 5-year-old Harmony was murdered in Manchester in early December of 2019. This conclusion was based on multiple sources of investigative information, including biological evidence. Since August, the Manchester Police Department, the Attorney General's Office, and our other law enforcement partners have continued to investigate this case in an effort to seek answers and justice for Harmony. Today, we are announcing another major step in this investigation. Earlier this morning, Adam Montgomery was arrested for the murder of Harmony Montgomery in 2019 and other related charges. Specifically, Mr. Montgomery has been charged with the following 4 crimes. Second-degree murder for recklessly causing the death of Harmony Montgomery, a person under 13 years of age, under circumstances manifesting an extreme indifference to the value of human life, by repeatedly striking Harmony in the head with a closed fist in Manchester on or about December 7, 2019. Falsifying physical evidence for purposely altering, destroying, concealing, or removing the body of Harmony Montgomery with a purpose to impair its verity or availability in an official proceeding or investigation in Manchester
He said with with an intention of altering the severity of what happened, right? So abuse of a corpse. And the second, which he's already said it once, but it's going to get into witness tampering. That's Kayla. So 100%, I really feel like she is going to testify against him. And yeah, God, a closed fist. Yeah, man. And she had to have known. And I don't know about Hawkins County taking notes from Manchester. This babe, like they are a part of the baby being missing and not ever being checked on again, right? So I'm glad they're pulling their head out of their ass now. But now, let me not say that. Let me say this. From the minute they found out, they have been hardcore. We got to get this done. But I'm talking about everything that led up to it, because that is what needs to change. And not just Harmony's case, but all these cases. I mean, we need certain laws across the board. Just for instance, off the top of my head, in each state, if you like, where is it? Adrian Jones. Where is that? Kansas. Kansas had to, or Missouri, they had to fight to get a law that says if you are in a house and you're an adult and you know that abuse is happening to another child, then you're charged. Why isn't this just a law across the board, right? You got to have a seatbelt. You got to have car insurance, right? But you don't fucking have to have, like, some shit should just be common sense, right? Oh my God, man. Yes, Juju. Adrian Jones, if y'all are not familiar with him, oh God, I know. And we have talked about him at length over here. It's one of the saddest child abuse torture cases I've ever come across. Evelyn is, oh God, Juju. Oh, Evelyn is, oh man, I'm telling you, I think I walked around in shock for, like, I'm still in shock. I'm telling you that what Megan Boswell, which we're going to get into her too, what she did. And there's an update with that story too. I'm getting ahead of myself. Y'all know I'm all over the map. I miss y'all. I'm just talking blah, 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 blah.
between approximately December 7th, destroying in Manchester on or about December 7th, 2019. Falsifying physical evidence for purposely altering, destroying, concealing, or removing the body of Harmony Montgomery with a purpose to impair its verity or availability in an official proceeding or investigation in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020. Abuse of corpse for purposely and unlawfully removing, concealing, or destroying the corpse of Harmony Montgomery or any part thereof in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and March 4th, 2020. And tampering with witnesses or informants for purposely attempting to induce or otherwise cause Kayla Montgomery to testify or inform falsely in Manchester between approximately December 7th, 2019 and January 4th, 2022. Mr. Montgomery is expected to be arraigned on these charges in Hillsborough County Superior Court, Northern District in Manchester tomorrow, October 25th, 2022. While today's arrest is a major step in this investigation, there is much work to come. The charges and allegations against Adam Montgomery are merely accusations, and he is presumed innocent until proven guilty. That said, today I do want to again express my deepest sympathies to Harmony's family, friends, and loved ones. We understand that today's news, while significant for purposes of this investigation, is yet another difficult moment for those who loved Harmony and those who have followed this case. Our hearts go out especially to Harmony's family. My office will continue to provide whatever assistance we can through our Office of Victim Witness Assistance as they deal with these difficult moments. In a moment, I'm going to turn it over to Manchester Police Chief Alan Aldenberg. But once again, before I do, I want to extend my sincere thanks to the chief and the entire team at the Manchester Police Department for the time and dedication and professionalism that they put
If
into
that's
this
too
case
fast, let me know.
and their relentless pursuit for justice on behalf of Harmony and those who knew and loved her. Chief.
Oh, I know, right, Vicky? Listen to this. Oh, God, this man broke my heart.
Thank you, sir. All right, good afternoon. I'm Alan Aldenberg, the Chief of Police for the Manchester Police Department. This morning at approximately 10:30 a.m., Adam Montgomery was transported to the Manchester Police Department. He was booked in on the charges of second-degree murder, falsifying physical evidence, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with a witness. The booking process was completed without incident, and he was then transported back to the Hillsborough County House of Correction. Although we were all pleased that we were able to bring forth these charges.
Oh, real quick, too, before I forget, because I know I will. They, so this happened, what, Sunday? Okay, did he go to court on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday? Anyways, it was the very next day when they planned on, officially charging him in the preliminary. He waived, he waived the preliminary. So he opted out to have an in-person thing, and he was charged. So that court date, it kind of was like, wah. Lighting the way home for the Vanish. She covered it on her channel. So that's actually where I got the information. Also, Johnny has a great channel. And if y'all want to know where I go and vent and talk my shit where, nobody's snitching on me, it's Johnny's channel from time to time. And we appreciate him for that.
They are of no solace to myself, the detectives behind me, who have worked tirelessly on this investigation. And more importantly, they bring no solace to the loved ones of Harmony Montgomery and her family and friends.
No, he's still locked up.
Again, I want to take a moment to publicly thank the detectives and the New Hampshire Attorney General's office for their unwavering commitment and devotion to this investigation. Specifically behind me, in no particular order, Captain Sean Layton, Captain Matt LaRochelle, Detective Jack Dunleavy, Detective Scott Riley, Detective Max Rayhill, Deputy U.S. Marshal Billy Tufts, a couple more in the back of the room, Lieutenant George Julius, Detective Davenport,
Sure, La Bamba.
and Detective Coswick as well. Many people have sought justice for Harmony, and they are unmatched in their tenacity and their professionalism. Every single one of you has been the voice of Harmony and seeking justice for her. Said I wasn't going to do it. Has been your single motivation and #1 priority for the past 10 months. I also want to thank your families who've also had to endure the long hours, missed family events, and all the sadness that this investigation has brought. As I had before, I want to personally acknowledge Senior Assistant Attorney General Jesse O'Neill and Benegatti. These two gentlemen are steady, professional, compassionate, and the ultimate pursuers of justice for Harmony. I'm certain that the charges that we have brought forward today will garner additional discussion, speculation, and undoubtedly will elicit a wide range of emotions from the public. I ask that in memory of Harmony, that we all make every effort to do something nice for a child today. I know of no other way. I know of no other way to respect and honor this innocent and defenseless child than to extend an act of kindness to another child in her memory. Just take a few moments out of your day to say something nice to a child. Give him or her a hug, some special words of encouragement. Give them an extra hug, or just simply tell them that you love them and that you'll always protect them. I want to emphasize that our work is not finished and that the gentleman with me today will not stop until this case is brought to the appropriate resolution. As always, I encourage members of the public to continue to use the dedicated tip line should they have any information at all that would assist us in the investigation. Again, that dedicated tip line is 603-203-6060. I'll say it again. That number is 603-203-6060, and that phone line is manned 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Again, thank you all for being here today. I will now hand it back to the Attorney General for some closing comments. General.
Thank you, Chief.
Heartbreaking,
And
right?
Thank you again to you and your team for all
Yeah,
of the
Johnny's
work
got a small
that you
channel,
put into this case
and it's
and for the work yet to come.
peaceful, and he's nice.
We have a lot of work ahead, but we will continue our work to seek justice for Harmony and all those who loved her. Before I close, I do want to acknowledge the work of our team at the Attorney General's office, especially Senior Assistant Attorney General
God, man. Awful, right? Speechless, yeah, 100%, man. It's awful. Let me see. I have another article I'm going to skim through. I think pretty much they covered everything in here. I got my old lady specs on, guys. Oh, man. How heartbreaking. He said, hug a child today. Promise you'll never hurt. My God, man. So, yeah, it's awful. Let me see. I think I have one more. Oh, for Sweet Harmony. Here we go. Let's see. I don't know if there's any more, but I'm not as good at this stuff as you like. Johnny, no, man. You just have a chill spot and you just talk. You tell your opinion. And, you know, it's not craziness. But people really like craziness. So, you know, but I just pop in there. Sometimes it'd be just me and Johnny talking. I'm just straight talking shit. Because I get irritated about stuff, but whatever. You don't have to be good at it. All you got to do is have a voice and speak, you know? Okay, this week, let me see. What's going to happen here? Let's just let this play.
The investigation into the death of Harmony Montgomery. Her father has officially been charged with killing her nearly 3 years after she disappeared. But new documents say police may have been told he was involved months before charges were filed. Thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm JC Monahan.
And I'm Corey Smith. Those documents reveal Adam Montgomery's wife told police that he murdered Harmony in December of 2019. That's when Harmony was last seen in Manchester, New Hampshire.
We have NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield joining us from the newsroom. So, Michael, you say Kayla
You can hear it's good. No echo.
Information.
This looks like it happened back in June, and now looks like Kayla Montgomery could become a key witness in the murder case against her husband. According to newly filed court documents, she told investigators Adam is responsible for Harmony's death.
Before prosecutors announced murder charges against Adam Montgomery earlier this week in the death of his daughter Harmony, the child's mother was briefed by law enforcement.
My God, talking, but I can't. Okay, hold on.
Crystal Story says she was told that someone is now cooperating with the investigation. She wasn't allowed to reveal who that person is.
Montgomery told them this information.
This looks like it happened back in June. It now looks
Adam Montgomery's wife told police that he murdered Harmony in December of 2019. That's when Harmony was last seen in Manchester, New Hampshire.
We have NBC 10's Michael Rosenfield joining us from the newsroom. So, Michael, when do prosecutors say Kayla Montgomery told them this information?
This looks like it happened back in June. It now looks like Kayla Montgomery could become a key witness in the murder case against her husband. According to newly filed court documents, she told investigators Adam is responsible for Harmony's death.
Before prosecutors announced murder charges against Adam Montgomery earlier this week in the death of his daughter Harmony, the child's mother was briefed by law enforcement.
They told me he was talking, but I can't say.
Crystal Story says she was told that someone is now cooperating with the investigation. She wasn't allowed to reveal who that person is, but these court documents are yielding clues. According to newly filed court records, Harmony's stepmother, Kayla Montgomery, was interviewed by investigators in June and told police that Harmony had been murdered in December 2019 by Adam, and that Adam had encouraged Kayla on multiple occasions to lie to police about Harmony's whereabouts, basically giving Kayla a cover story and telling her that as long as she stuck to the cover story, everything would be okay.
There was a lot.
Y'all know a good portion of this time he's been locked up, right? Okay. What kind of a smug piece of shit? Like you just the cock of the walk, right? You intimidate this girl from jail, right? The minute she gets out, you know, or she left treatment or whatever, you know, I mean, because it was one incident when everything first came to light to where he tried to convince her to, you know, lie and just go along and this will be fine. But he recently did it just this year, I think in March, or it was either March or May, but it was 2022. So like, Adam, bruh, you cannot unalive your child and think that everything is going to be fine. You're just going to carry on. You don't have to talk to police. You don't have to comply with authorities. You don't have to tell them where your baby's at. You know, you may be a waste of breath and you may be a piece of shit, but your baby should at least be laid to rest. And if you don't fucking care, she's got a whole ass mom that does. Oh, like he's not been, you know, geeked. I'm not saying they don't have drugs in jail, but I mean, he's had time to have a clear mind, right? These people don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. I'm wrapped up in the moment and I fed the demon. Okay. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ugh. And my heart breaks for Crystal. Initially, I was a little bit, not Crystal, but mom right here. I was initially, I have my, but more and more information come out. Very similar to Sam Olson's mom, right? Sarah. They tried to find these babies, okay, in the court and this and that and this and that. Sometimes when we have kids, we don't make good decisions, or we have drug addictions, or we have mental illness. We have all the things, right? But redemption is the key, okay? And she has to live with this guilt forever because she didn't pull it together in time. How fucking heartbreaking, right? And let's not forget about the whole entire separate family, foster family, where Harmony's brother is, where Harmony could have went. They wanted her to come back. I mean, my God, man. It's devastating.
Lot of time wasted.
Whereabouts, basically giving Kayla a cover story and telling her that as long as she stuck to the cover story, everything would be okay.
There was a lot of time wasted.
Harmony's mom says this kind of information should have been revealed to investigators a long time ago.
These two people knew that she was deceased for 2 years and 10 months.
Prosecutors have not said publicly what led them to charge Adam with murder, but it's clear from the court documents that his estranged
hold on, let me zoom in. Look at this smug POS, right? He just standing there. He's got this, I'm just this fabulous person. Oh my God, this guy, this Adam guy. Ugh. And she's right, man. And yeah, I'm glad you complied. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, which I guess maybe Kayla doesn't know where Harmony is. At least she's coming. At least she's going to turn evidence against him. But she shouldn't get away with it, right? She should be freaking charged, and that's that double-edged sword. Like, what do you even do with that? You want information, but you still have consequences. You got to be held responsible. I'm a junkie is not a fucking excuse. Okay? It's just not.
But it's clear from the court documents that his estranged wife, Kayla, may now be playing a critical role. Still, nobody knows where Harmony's body may be.
One step closer to finding out the truth and getting her justice.
Kayla Montgomery is facing several charges of her own, but we've learned today she's working on a plea deal with prosecutors. Details on that could be revealed next week. Live in the newsroom, Michael Rosenfield, NBC 10 Boston.
Oh, next week, huh? Next week. Well, all right. Let me see. Sorry, I was making my little cigarettes. Oh. All right. Start camera. What's up, Cree? How are you? Was it your baby that she was going through something with? I get you and Cray Cray confused. It might have been your baby. I can't believe the sentence of 11 years. Linda, I know. I'm going to look more into it and see what exactly his charges was, but I think the man should have got attempted murder, right? You got the flu. Oh, no. I hate that. I hope I don't get the flu. I hope I don't get nothing. Ooh, scumbag. They tried to censor your ooh, scumbag comment. YouTube is a little sensitive, huh? So that trial is on December 12th. Okay. He has till November 18th to make a deal. Please feel free to message me if you want to talk, sweetheart. Okay. Let's look at this one. This one is not in the thumbnail, and it's not in the description. I need to add it in there. But did y'all see that? I know y'all seen this. This is insane. This is insane, this story. If it will pop up, my laptop is having a sad. So what do y'all think? Kayla's charged with charges too. I don't know. What do y'all think she should get? I guess it depends on how bad she sings. Then she's got to worry about, you know, this fool. Like, I don't know. Adam, what a crock of shit. He really thought he was going to get away with it. I mean, you got away with enough for a long enough time, buddy. And he hauled ass to get Harmony. Why? So he could get benefits. So he could collect money for her. So maybe somebody could potentially pay him child support. Golly, dude. I'm sorry, my laptop is going slow. Just disgusting. Come on. All right, let me get back over here to y'all. See? Oh, no, I can't. So there's that. Hold on, it's just slow. I don't know, guys. Here we go. Here it goes. All right. Hold on. Where? There it is. Sorry about that. He's only going to live. Yeah. Oh, Cree, the 11 years was the first story we talked about. It was a man, he shook his baby. Oh, my God. I have not actually seen the door cam video. Oh, God, I just know the story. I did not. Oh, God, I'm going to cry. I did not actually see the door cam video. Hold on, guys. It's having a hard time. Here we go. Oh, wow. I'm going to rewind it. Oh, my God. I did not actually see the door cam video.
To sleep. I was like, no, I don't know you, so please get off my property. And they left.
The twins are now in CPS custody getting treated at a hospital. They
Hold
told
on, I'll
police that
rewind.
they had been handcuffed.
Why is it not
on
going
Monday.
to
Their
full
mother,
screen?
40-year-old. The twins are seen on this ringtone
What the hell is that
video.
about?
The girl is holding a pair of handcuffs.
Hold
the
on.
homeowners are away in Dallas.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Because it's not. There we go. There we go.
You need some help? The twins are seen on this ringtone video. The girl is holding a pair of handcuffs. The homeowners are away in Dallas. You need some help?
Yes. Can you put let us in, please? We're too
What's wrong with you? What? What happened?
Can you please? We just need someone to be right now.
No, we can't do that. The twins also showed up at this man's door.
And I spoke to them. I didn't open the door. It was like, oh, still.
Let me tell you something. No, there's a chance that I don't know if I'd have looked at him. No, man, that's not even true at all. I've had somebody come to my damn door and I knew he was intoxicated. I'm not going to go into it, but I was afraid, like his mental state. And this guy was like 26. His mental state was a little off. And I thought, what if he leaves and he goes and harms himself? That was my thinking. So I did get him a phone and I let him use it. But would I have turned these kids away? No, I would not have. I would have called the police immediately, right? What would y'all done? Now I know it's not safe out there, and like we're fixing to talk about, you know, another teenager who, you know, did some horrible things. So what is y'all's thoughts? I mean, I think if I would have seen their conditions, oh, there's no way. I would have come in. I really feel like I would have, honestly. Which I guess, I mean, but I don't live in the city either. I live in the country. So I don't know, man. I would have let them in. They looked like something was majorly wrong. She had handcuffs on, right? I mean, good grief. I mean, I'm glad they kept looking, right? Oh, something else too. I was thinking they're going to get in it later. But there was other siblings. And it kind of reminded me of the Turpin babies, but it would not shock me if the other siblings, what am I trying to say? So y'all know sometimes in these situations where the kids are just tortured, a lot of times they will incorporate the other siblings too. They will encourage violence against each other. It's just these type of people that torture kids to get off on it. God, what the fuck is going on, man? We are really in bizarro world.
We want someone to be here right now.
No, we can't do that. The twins also showed up at this man's door.
And I spoke to them. I didn't open the door. I was like, oh, so what can I do for you? And they were like, please, we need a place to sleep. And I was like, no, I don't know you, so please get off my property. And they left.
The twins are now in CPS custody getting treated at a hospital. They told police they had been handcuffed. On Monday, their mother, 40-year-old Zakiya Duncan, and her 27-year-old boyfriend, Joe Viterro, and 5 boys ranging in age from 7 to 14 were all subject of an Amber Alert.
So, does anybody know, like, who the hell is paying for this house? That's a nice-ass house. That is a very nice house for you to be torturing and holding your children hostage. What are y'all doing? Where are y'all getting this money from? Y'all have jobs so you can take care of your kids? Oh, you're mentally sound so you can maintain a job. So there's nothing wrong. Oh my God, like I don't fucking understand, right? I do not understand this. God.
Amber Alert. The couple was arrested in Louisiana. The 5 boys are with relatives. According to court documents, Duncan has been convicted of injury to a child in Baton Rouge. Court documents from 2012 in Baton Rouge state she submerged a 5-year-old child in hot water, causing serious burns. Police say they found a 20-month-old infant wrapped in clothing with his hands bound. The document states Duncan and her then boyfriend made the victim do push-ups for an hour and forced the child to sleep on a closet floor. Boards were placed in front of the closet door to keep the victim from escaping and stealing food from the kitchen. Duncan was on probation from 2013 to 2020. What do you think about this?
It's heartbreaking, it's pathetic, and I think it's satanic.
He said, I think it's satanic. I mean, how can you not say it ain't, right? And listen, if you are charged with child abuse that's that severe, you at the very minimum need checkups throughout your life. I'm sorry. If you snap and you have 1, 2, it's not like that. Like you have a history of this shit. Why do you have other children? Why are you not being checked on? I mean, God, man. Yeah, Cree, I gotta say, I mean, which I don't know, who knows? Maybe this man's been robbed by kids. I don't know, but they were naked. The lady, I mean, the one kid had a had a what are they called? A handcuff on. Like they look like they had just been through hell. I mean, what's the worst they could do, right? She says, but whatever, I'm judging. Yeah, I mean, I would have let him in. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but directly behind my front door, I have 3 weapons that I can grab, not a gun or nothing like that. But I mean, there's something right there if I needed to have something heavy to do some damage. So, I mean, I just assume everybody's that way. Maybe not. But yeah, so this story was horrific. The babies are in child custody, or what is it? I don't know. I can't, man, my brain is not right today. Okay, so hey Hills, please go sub up to Hills in the Air. She has amazing content and she is taking down these scum buckets one video at a time. I want to say I love your reactions. I love them. You're so funny. Come sit by me, girl. We can talk our shit. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. So there was some interesting developments with Ethan Crumbley, and I think this case is fixing to get a little bit, I hope the parents get it. Well, actually, I have a couple things to talk about with Ethan. So let's talk about Megan Boswell real quick. Excuse the coughing in the microphone. So let's get this one out of the way because it's just a little short update. And this sorry sack of shit, right? I mean, she's just, can I please have a new attorney? I know that I'm going away for the rest of my life, but we're having some conflicting things going on. Ma'am, you killed your child in the worst possible way. You went out of your way to kill your daughter. And those of y'all that don't know, Evelyn Boswell is the reason I started my channel. I live in Tennessee. This case shook me and continues to shake me to my core. And so let's take a listen. Let me do this. Here we go. I'm going to mute. Well, y'all should be able to hear it.
You wouldn't give them a half-hearted walk.
Can y'all hear it?
So
Let
I
me
give
know.
them half-hearted nutrition. Wholehearted has the nutrients to support the 5 essential areas of pet health. It's a great choice for them and an affordable one for you. Shop now at Petco.
Including murder in the death of her
I
one-year-old daughter,
cannot hear it on
Evelyn.
my end,
Back
but I
in
think it does
2020, an
play
Amber
on
Alert
y'all's
was
end.
issued to find the girl, but in March of that year, Evelyn was found dead. A forensic pathologist testified last month the girl was found in a trash can on a family member's property in Blountville. Kate Nemrich was at today's hearing when it was decided Megan Boswell would get a
The
new
delay is
lawyer.
killing
She
me. I hope
explains
y'all can
what
hear
is
it.
next in this case. Kate?
Sarah, Megan Boswell will now be represented by Gene Scott alongside Leslie Tiller. This after Judge Jim Goodwin granted Brad Sproul's motion to be withdrawn as counsel in the case.
I've always felt that the rules of professional responsibility require that when an attorney gets to the point where they can't be effective, it's our responsibility to bring that to the court's attention.
Defense attorney Brad Sproul's will no longer be representing Megan Boswell after filing a motion in court earlier this week stating the client-counsel relationship deteriorated to the point that he can't
You know what?
effectively
Hold on a
represent his
second,
client. Gene
because
Scott has been named Megan
I
Boswell.
can't really give commentary if I can't hear it. I'm going to find it on the tubes. So give me a half a second, please. I apologize. I have no idea. I've done something internally
A man
in my.
convicted in a brutal child abuse case is
I've done something internally to my laptop to where certain web pages y'all can hear it, but I can't hear it. And so give me a half a second. It will not take me any time to find it. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Give me a second.
We're going to start with new developments.
All right, let me share my screen. All right, there we go. A trash can and a play out. Yeah, oh, I'm telling you, in the shed. Yes, this one. Oh God, I'm gonna be honest, man. Up until they come out with that autopsy, I was like, she just. I mean, it was probably an accident. You know, she lied and said that her and Hunter, you know, Chicken Shack douchebag, you know, one of them must have rolled over on her. No, she wrapped the baby's body in foil. She in a trash bag, and God Almighty, I just don't even want to talk about it. It is so bad, man. We did talk about it over here, and we did share the graphic details, but I just rather not burst into tears. It's awful, and she went out of her way to kill Evelyn. And that's for fact, and she did it completely by herself.
Start with new developments surrounding the Megan Boswell case. Boswell was appointed new legal counsel this morning. The switch-up goes back to Boswell's relationship with her former public
She
appointed
was
attorney,
in a
Brad
shed
Sproul's.
playhouse
Yesterday,
thing. You're right.
Sproul's filed a motion to withdraw as her counsel after he said the relationship had been strained. And today,
Okay, this is the deal. It was something that Megan played in as a child, and it was like right beside a shed. But I know it was a childhood playhouse that Megan had. Now, if it's turned into a shed now, is perhaps the confusion. But yeah, you do have it correct, Hills.
today in court, he said that he felt that he could no longer represent Boswell due to communication issues. Boswell's new defense attorney is Gene Scott.
I wonder what those communication issues were. Maybe because she can't tell the fucking truth without lying. I mean, she can't talk without lying. What other communications? She did every time she was speaking, I mean, what? She's dumb as a box of rocks. Like, what are these communication issues? Oh, I'm going to prison for life. That was communicated to her, and yeah, I mean, this bitch. I got nothing for her, dude. I literally, I was this close at one point. Y'all remember those that have been with me for a while? I really thought about maybe writing to her. Yeah, freaking right. Yeah, right. What am I going to write her? Die fast? Like, what am I going to say to this whole sack of shit that snuffed out her own fucking kid, dude? Because she wanted to be free with the chicken shack, bitch? Get real. Get real, man. The ego's on these motherfuckers. I'm going to shut up.
Not a defense lawyer from the Tri-Cities area. Her trial is set for February. And we've been telling you Boswell faces 19 counts, including 2 counts of felony murder in connection with the death of her daughter, Evelyn. The 15-month-old remains were found on a family member's property back in March of 2020. We'll, of course, continue to follow this case and keep you updated.
In that video right there, I can hear the video in my head. It's Megan talking to Evelyn, and she's going, Evelyn, Evelyn. I mean, there's nothing about this case that I have not. Oh, my God, man. It's awful, dude. It reminds me a lot of, like, yes, Megan and Leilani are similar in the way they do. I was going to do it tonight, but I literally have like 30 tabs up. I just got so much I want to share with y'all. But like her interview, which we're gonna watch that here in just a second. Leilani's interview and Megan's. I just want her home. Megan said the exact same thing. I just want her home, but Leilani's a whole ass stupid. I don't recall. I don't know what happened. Bitch, please. What do you think? Like more lies and more gaslighting, 100%, dude. Like these people are so touched and not in a good way. How does one become so corrupt? And I'm going to tell you something else too. You think about Casey Anthony. You remember how they brought up all of her family history, and now she's just had it so bad, and this and this and this. They're going to do the same shit, which this is a public defender, but Megan had a terrible upbringing. She completely had a terrible upbringing. Now her dad provided. He's a good provider. He owns a business. He took care of them, right? But don't be surprised if they don't bring up Megan's childhood like they did in Casey Anthony. Which this is Tennessee. I don't know. I don't know one person who wasn't shocked at the Casey Anthony trial. Let's see, tightly wrapped face in tinfoil with a blanket and trash bag found upside down backwards. Yes. Yeah. Her fate, like, God, I can't even. It's bad. Drugs for Anthony. Yeah, I completely agree too. Yeah, I don't think Megan was on drugs, but she could have been. I don't know. But I know that she was so wrapped up in that damn Hunter. Oh, chicken shack idiot is what I call him. But all right, so that's the update for the Evelyn Boswell case. What else do we got? We got Brooks and Ethan. Let's see, and we got Simon. I'm just trying to make sure I got all my little small stories that. Oh, wait. Oh my God, did y'all see this shit? What? Clowns, man. Oh God, can't believe these motherfuckers. Oh my God. I know y'all seen this. Oh my goodness. I hate people. I completely hate
Follow-up
people.
from the viral video showing daycare workers wearing Halloween masks terrifying toddlers. Arrest warrants have now been issued for 5 workers involved in the incident. Stephanie Ramos here with the details. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning, George. This video is so hard to watch, guys. These daycare workers entrusted with caring for toddlers by their parents are the very people frightening them.
This morning, the daycare workers seen in this viral video scaring the very children they're hiring.
I agree, Cree.
Now facing multiple charges for their actions.
I agree, Cree.
We started looking into the case to see, what facts there were out there to corroborate the video and kind of where that might lead them to pursue criminal charges.
According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, 5 employees of the Little Blessings Child Care and Learning Center in Hamilton, Mississippi, were charged and arrested. Sierra McCandless, Okiana Kilburn, Jennifer Newman, and Cheyenne Shelton facing 3 felony counts of child abuse, and Tracy Huston hit with 2 misdemeanors, including a simple assault against a minor. In the video, daycare workers.
So one of these whole ass idiots, right? This bitch had the nerve to say, "Oh, we was trying to discipline the kids. We was doing it." You can see this woman walking up to these toddlers while they are eating. Ruh, ruh. Oh my God. I would smack everyone in bitches with a whole truck of fish. If you ever, in this, let me tell you something. In this right here, this crazy, stupid shit, this is why I homeschool. This right here is exactly why I homeschool. So I don't go to jail for somebody doing something to my child. And listen, I know a lot of people cannot homeschool. I'm beyond blessed. I'm a spoiled housewife. I'm beyond blessed. But this, amongst a slew of other reasons, is why we homeschool. You know what I'm saying? Fucking tools, man.
Use a scary Halloween mask and appear to intentionally scare the young children, even chasing and grabbing a toddler at one point in the 2-minute video.
I was in complete shock of what I witnessed, whether they
Well, real quick, sorry, I don't mean to change and keep pausing, but you're absolutely right. Just a little bit back on Evelyn. They did, the doctor said that Evelyn was alive when she did those things. I didn't see that earlier, but you're completely right, Juju. She was absolutely alive when Megan did those things. Sorry to keep interrupting.
had a mask on or the mask off, their behavior was unacceptable. My blood pressure was raised. It broke my heart for my child. I was angry.
Speaking to ABC News overnight, Caitlin Johnson says her 2-year-old son is still showing signs of trauma and hardly sleeping through the night. She sees these charges as first steps toward justice.
I hope you're enjoying jail, and I hope you realize what you've done is serious, and it's not a joke, and it's nothing to laugh at.
Keegan and Alyssa Hayes' 2.5-year-old daughter was also in one of those classrooms. They want us to show her face to see what their daughter went through.
I want them to see the terror on her face because that is what I see every night.
The owner of the center, who hasn't been charged, says she was not aware of what was happening and that kind of behavior is not tolerated. The workers, including the one holding the camera, were fired earlier in the month.
Just the attention is.
So yes, they did go to jail. Yeah, I agree. He'll sue them. So, and I don't have the exact video, but they were charged with like felonies. Like some of them, I think one of these charges carries 20 years. I don't know. Nate, the lawyer, did a great video talking about this, and he pointed out different stuff. If we have time, maybe we can go look at it later. Miranda. Hello, baby. I love Miranda. She is a dear friend to me, and she's been amazing. Please say some prayers for Miranda. And one day we're going to get her up here, and she's going to share her story with her son, who has a unique gene, actually, you know, just to cut it. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know about 20 years in jail for this. And I imagine it'll get pled down. But no, you definitely should go to jail, right? You definitely should be in trouble. Heels, I completely agree. Sue the shit out of these people, right? Sue them. They give a fuck if you think this was a good idea. Guess what else they said? But it's Halloween, and we scare people all the time. People are wearing masks every day. Yeah, you know what? There's also other people out there wearing masks, and they're getting candy. And it's a collective joint decision to participate in Halloween. They're not sitting there in their fucking daycare eating lunch. Okay? And and they're babies. They're like not even 5. This was daycare, which means they're not in school. Ah, what is wrong with people?
That's been given to this at this point.
The workers, including the one holding the camera, were fired earlier in the month.
Just the attention that's been given to this at this point might keep something like this from happening, or people to look into what's going on, in their daycare facilities.
Just heartbreaking. The 5 former workers who were arrested will go before a judge today for their initial appearance and have a bond set. Now, the grand jury meets next year and will decide whether there is enough evidence to indict them on felony charges. Guys.
Well, that video speaks volumes. All right, Stephanie, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans.
Yeah. So that's a wild story, right? That's a crazy one. It's awful. Dude, I'm telling you, I would have kicked the damn it over with. I've had some situations when my older kids were younger, and I'm telling you, no, I have completely kicked open a office door in a school and been like, oh no, if y'all don't do something about this, I'm going to leave here and I'm going to the police station and I'm filing charges and then I'm leaving there and then I am going to the media. Fuck with me if you would like, okay? I'm not going to go into what happened or whatever, but needless to say, they were oh so willing to comply, right? They always are at the very end. What's up, PP Gate? Hey, baby, how are you? Oh, yes, thank you for coming in. I love PP Gate. She's also very sweet, very gracious, good friend to me. I just love my people. I miss the shit out of y'all. I really do. Okay, what do y'all think about my little guy in the background? This Dawn Visual is like my favorite channel like this. He does the coolest imagery. All right, so I guess we'll leave Quinton and Darrell last. And let's jump into, oh no, we have another one. I planned a full evening, right? Uh-oh, hold on, I didn't share my screen. Hold on. I clicked on it, but wow. Okay, let's look at this. The baby out of Indiana, found in a suitcase. We have a name now. My God. This is awful. ISP, boy found in suitcase, identified, mother wanted for murder, believed son was possessed by a demon. How many times do we got to hear this crock of shit? So did you also, you thought he was possessed by a demon, but you went out of your way and continue to go out of your way to be on the run. So something's clicking up here, You're definitely showing signs of guilt and remorse. If it was something that the good Lord told you to do, well then, wouldn't the good Lord save you? What is wrong with these people? Think that everybody's so stupid. Like, you think people are stupid. You are on the run right now. At 100% let everybody know that you know what you did. I know that you know that I know that you're fucked off, right? And the police know it too. So Cario Jodan is the baby. Y'all remember they thought the baby was a Hispanic boy? There was a whole other lady who thought her husband and her children, they were on a trip. She thought the child was her kid. It was a whole nightmare. Okay. But we have finally identified, not we, I haven't done a damn thing but be a dumb hick on the computer. They have finally identified this baby through good police investigation. Indiana State Police announced the arrest of one woman and a warrant for the mother of a little boy whose body was found in a suitcase in rural Washington County in April. It's a bittersweet day. There were no matches to any missing children reports for police to work off of the case. There were thousands of tips, but unfortunately, none of them panned out. Excuse me. An autopsy did not find any signs of physical trauma. No crime scene evidence technologies were spared. Hull says about the investigation as physical evidence and detectives were able to identify 2 suspects and the little boy found deceased. All right, so let's, I wonder if I can do this. Will it?
From a man who found the body of a young boy dead in a suitcase in southern Indiana.
The man was hunting for mushrooms near Pekin in Washington County, and that's when he found a hard suitcase, and you can see this print of Las Vegas on the outside.
As police are still now working to identify the body, new tonight at 6 o'clock, Tom Lally from our sister station in Louisville takes us deep into the woods where the man made that horrible discovery.
Jeff Meredith calls this place heaven. It's the woods outside his home. He says he can sit for hours every day and just watch it. But on one day, April 16th, he found something out of place. It was a boy. And now it's his mission to find that boy's name.
When I first saw that little feller, immediately I felt that he was telling me,
I have it on my phone and it's not.
It was late that Saturday. Jeff Meredith was out in the woods of his property looking for mushrooms.
And I decided to cross over and mushroom hunt on this side here. And I come up on the body.
The body of a boy in a suitcase 80 feet off the road. Jeff thought to call police, but he told me he'd feel like a fool if they got there and it was just a suitcase, so he opened it.
It's wrong. God, is it wrong? In every way.
Nearly 2 weeks later, it's tough for him to get close to that spot again.
It bothers me, but it ain't about me. It's about that little boy that they threw away like a piece of trash. That's what bothers me worse than anything in the world, because I've got 5 grandbabies.
3 of them are around that boy's age. He's a proud grandpa who cared for his kids so that they could one day raise their own.
This is the blessing of life. To watch them develop into the little human beings that they will be later on.
One little human will never get to be more. Jeff's learning to accept he can't control.
I'm going to be bawling my freaking eyes out. Can you imagine? Oh my God, man. Why aren't there more people like this sweet old man? You know? Oh God. Okay, let's look at the press conference. Oh my God, this is so awful. But y'all kind of remember when this happened. The suitcase is very, you know, it stands out in your mind. Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Heck. Hold on, guys. Maybe it is in this one. Let me go through and look. Yeah, it has to be this one. Hold on. Let me scroll down. Okay. Here we go. All right. Police seek Cario's mother. 2 felony warrants were issued for Dawn Elaine Coleman, 40, Louisiana 37, whole piece of shit out of Atlanta. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. Who is the mother's child? Who is the mother's child? Coleman was arrested Wednesday, October 19th. Let me check the chat. Okay. October 19th in San Francisco. California members of the SFPD tactical unit and the ISP arrested her on an out-of-state warrant while she was at her home in Oakland. A felony murder warrant was issued for Anderson. She is currently at large and believed to have been last seen in Los Angeles area. Why don't you check Skid Row? Police searched for her in Los Angeles metro area. Oh, speaking of Skid Row, through the power of social media, do y'all remember her last name was Lee? I cannot remember her first name. It was a white lady, dark hair. Her sister come on the channel, Tara, and they were able to track her down. Y'all remember that story? What a great story. And now, last I heard, she was out of treatment and back with her children. Anyways, so it can be done. It can be done. Power of social media. Police searched for her in Los Angeles metro area, but so far have had no luck finding her. Now police are asking people across the country to be on the lookout for Anderson, who is known to travel. Help us locate Cario so that justice can be served for him. Yes, absolutely. Her last known location was Echo Park area of Los Angeles. However, Police said that she is a known traveler and has recently been to San Francisco, San Diego, Las Vegas, Houston, and Texas. Anderson is 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing 135 pounds. She has short, dark brown hair in her last known photo, but she's also known to wear wigs or hair extensions. Police believe the photo above is the most accurate photo of Anderson, although not the most recent. If anyone sees or has any information about her location, you're asked to contact the local police department with jurisdiction and location. According to court documents, police used technology, pulled fingerprints from the trash bags the boy was found in, along with the suitcase. The documents claim the fingerprints came back a match to Anderson. So, like, they could not identify this baby. Like, how crazy is that? Anderson was arrested in South Carolina March 12th, 2022 for child endangerment, speeding over 25 miles an hour and failing to stop for officers. Police claimed the pursuit lasted 30 minutes until Anderson ran out of gas. Coleman was in the car with her, and the police said Anderson told them Coleman was her sister. 30 News also learned about 2 weeks before the baby's boy was found. The baby's body was found. Anderson was arrested in Louisville for shoplifting and assault. It seemed to me like she is the one that has a demon in her, right? It wasn't her baby. He was a helpless baby who just wanted nothing more in this world to be loved by his mother. You know, a very natural, should be natural. And he didn't get it. He was always too good for this world. All of these babies are. It's disgusting. Court documents allege Anderson's Facebook page had pictures of Cario. All the images matched the autopsy photos of the boy. She also allegedly posted about needing to do an exorcism on her son to remove a very powerful demonic voice. Let me tell you something. If I ever in my entire history of breathing saw on any platform that somebody had to exorcise the demon out of their child, we got Valo. Like, these people speak out loud that they're going to do things, or that their kid has a demon in them. Guys, that's a red flag. I don't know if maybe people are eating brain tumors or something, but just so we're all clear, in case one of you people, no offense if you happen to listen to this, if somebody tells you that their child has a demonic spirit in them and you need to exorcise it out of them, you should call the authorities fucking ASAP, right? She also allegedly made a post about telling her story in a book or podcast about living with a demonic child. Maybe he needed a little love. Maybe he struggled with anger because his surroundings were so chaotic. Kids thrive on structure and, routine and love and discipline. And this is insane, man. Days later, Anderson and Coleman's phones were pinged in Indiana, not far from where Cario's body was found. Additionally, surveillance video from a property owner shows Anderson's car stop on the road where the suitcase was found. Police said Coleman's Facebook page showed her with the same suitcase that the boy's body was found in. My God. My God. It is Pee-Pee-Gate. It really is, man. Like, are you... God almighty. He had a demon in him. She's posting about... What the crap? Did y'all hear that? I don't see anything, guys. But, some of y'all know where I live, all right? So maybe send a posse if you need to, okay? On the same day that the suitcase was discovered, video allegedly shows Anderson's car driving across the bridge from Indiana to Louisville. I really wonder what that noise was. I definitely don't see anything. Last Sunday marked 6 months since a mushroom hunter stumbled upon a Las Vegas suitcase deep in the woods and high in the hills. April 16th, 2022. Wow. Inside, he found a body. Okay, we saw that a second ago. This autopsy. Let me get back here to y'all. They don't have a picture of the baby. He is on the thumbnail, though. So this is who they are looking for. Let me get back here to y'all. Okay. Just left because I was disturbed. Yeah. Sounded like dishes in the kitchen. Yeah, man, it might have been. I don't know, guys. I'm looking. And you know what's even weirder is my little Yorkies didn't bark. Normally, they're like my guard dogs, you know. They're all vicious. My husband's favorite. The dog is literally like 4 pounds. He's like this big. Man. I thought I had the press conference for this when they talk about looking for her, but everything they said I just read to you, so I don't have it. I thought I had it pulled up, but I don't. Okay, so let's look at new developments with Ethan. And rest in peace, Cario. Man, if y'all see on social media, somebody says somebody else's kid's demonic and they need exorcism and all that, please, that's a red flag. You might just think it's a silly post. Oh, my kid is crazy too. No, it's a red flag. Okay. Like, I don't understand. I would at best send a message. He's probably really not possessed. Are you okay? Do you need to touch grass? Like, what's really going on? So we're going to switch gears and we're going to talk about, Ethan Crumbley and the Oxford school shooting, and some new developments. Yeah, let's take a look because I was a little caught off guard by this, but I'm glad, honestly, I'm glad. Ethan Crumbley pleads guilty to Oxford school shooting. Here's what comes next. Ethan Crumbley, teen accused of killing 4 fellow students and injuring 7 people at Oxford High, pled guilty Monday, withdrawing an insanity defense and avoiding a high-profile trial. Now, y'all remember, his parents are also charged. Let me see. Here we go. Let's listen.
Is he in any way remorseful about?
Hold on.
16-year-old boy, so a very scary situation today to be in front of a number of cameras, hear the clicking, and to be appearing in front of a judge.
What is it about the changing in the plea?
Pardon me?
Why did you change the plea?
Originally, we filed a notice of insanity, and based on the conversations that we've had and the review of the discovery, we felt it appropriate to withdraw that.
It's the exorcism part I'm concerned with.
The challenge that you were facing with trying to go up against an insanity plea?
Obviously, it's difficult, but we did that because we wanted to explore every single possibility and every single option to make sure that we were doing the right thing.
As his attorney, what do you have to say to the families that are here that just watched this?
Obviously, it is an extremely emotional day. I don't think there are any words that could make them feel any better.
What about the decision behind talking about the gun? Because how is this going to impact his parents' case?
Yeah, he's going to testify against his parents. Y'all watch.
I don't want to talk as to the parents' case. He has 2 very qualified attorneys, and I don't want to muddy any of the water there.
What about the life in prison? Should he spend life in prison?
That's a decision that the court will have to make. Obviously, I've gotten to know Mr. Crumbley, and I think through the Miller hearings, the court will and the public will as well, and that's a decision the judge will have to make.
What do you plan to see for sentencing at this point?
Well, we would absolutely love a term of years, but that's based on a number of factors, and that's something that the court will have to decide.
Can you walk us through the process of what happens next?
I didn't think about that, PB Gate.
Sure. So the laws are continuously changing currently. So at this point,
That's a good point. But I will say this. You can withdraw the insanity plea, right? And he could testify against his parents, and they could say, hey, since he's been in custody, he's been on medication. He's thriving. He's remorseful. Listen, this baby, Oh, hey, Broken Justice. I don't even see you up here. Hello. I don't. Oh, there you go. You're way up there. I'm sorry. I missed you, honey. How are you? So, you take away that insanity plea, and then he testifies against his parents. Well, if his parents would have gotten him adequate medical attention or adequate therapy, this wouldn't have happened. Listen, what is he, 14? So like 4 years ago, he just said, good night, lady. Good night, baby. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. So his dog passed away and his best friend moved. These are two traumatic events. And there were other things that happened, right? But I'm telling you, he may have thrived with medication. He reached out. There's tons of evidence where he tried to reach out to his mom and his dad, and they, what do? They bought him a gun. I think the buying of the gun is that, to me, that's it. You did it, buddy. It could be double-edged sword. You're exactly right. I mean, in the parents being charged, it is new. It is unheard of. This is the first case where the parents have been charged in a school shooting. And it's been attempted before. What is the one boy? I can't remember. But he lived at home with his mom. She was successful. I can't remember what profession she was in, but wired to the hilt with guns, So they do deserve to be dealt with. I agree. The damn school a couple of days beforehand says, hey, you need to come get him. You need to do this. You need to do that. She didn't do none of that shit. And furthermore, told him, just don't get caught. Just don't get caught. I'm going to say this, and I don't know how y'all feel about it. Of course, I believe this boy needs to have a extremely stiff sentence. But I will say that if you look at it, Aiden Fousey or this Ethan guy, this Ethan kid, I think Ethan, with proper medication, proper therapy, a loving home, I think given a year of that transition to a better life, I think he might have been okay. Aiden Fousey, oh no, I have seen no remorse out of this guy. But this Ethan kid, I have seen remorse. I have seen him cower. I have seen him, be appropriate to the actions. I don't know. They felt his cry. Yeah, I agree. I've had a kid that's had stuff go on with him. He was helpless. I mean, of course he knew that it was wrong. And yes, he did talk about having the massive school shooting. But guess who else knew about these notebooks? Mom and dad. They knew about all this shit. They might not have known it to this degree, but she's actually talking to other people about her jacked up son. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. But like, oh, I'm kind of worried about it. Oh, well, you're a little late in the football game, man. Oh, speaking of football game, go UT. Huh, that's a great win. UT in Alabama, huh? I believe it is a stiff sentence when justified with rehabilitation possibilities. I agree. But I do not think that Ethan and Aiden, no, man. It's just, I don't know, though. I mean, maybe it's exactly the same. And there's a part of me that in my heart, I kind of feel for this kid. I'm not justifying at all. I'm just saying he beyond reached out for help. Right? I mean, I don't know. All right, let me see. I got another one for Ethan. So he pled guilty. That's it. Avoid a high-profile case or trial. Let me see. Do I have any more? Okay, here we go. Trial set. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this. Trial date set for Ethan Crumbley's parents. All right. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Don't be exposing my information, Google. All right, let's see. Oh, God, come on with the fucking ads, man. Come on, man. I hear about one more noise. I'm gonna lose my shit. Wait, what's going on here? Don't be trick-or-treating me. I'm in the middle of something. Get off my screen. Thank you. Jeez Louise, what's going on here? All right. Hello? I'm trying to read here. Oh, why is my laptop always insane? Hold on, guys. Here we go. All right. Trial date sever Ethan Crumbley's parents. I think this one's in February, but we have a lot in February. A lot of cases we're following in February. There was something else too. Something happened with one of the cases we're following. Oh, heck, fire. Hold on, guys. I'm all froze up a little bit. You believe? Yeah. Let's see. Come on. I don't know why this laptop is like, I'm just going to take a break. Let's see. Hey, come on. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should have just not even clicked on this. I got the spinning wheel. It's okay. What else are y'all doing? Y'all ain't got shit else to do but hang out here with me, right? I'm kidding. Okay. Let me see. All right. Okay, the Crumbley parents are due back in court this Friday, October 28th, before Judge Sherry Matthews. That is tomorrow, guys. Who will hear arguments on the admissibility of the witness testimony during their trial. All three Crumbleys are held in the Oakland County Jail, denied contact with each other, as they should be. You know, I did think earlier, like, they can't even talk to their own kid. I don't know how I feel about that. But if it means they're going to contaminate a witness, yeah, no, I don't care if you birthed him or not. You birthed him, but you didn't save his life, right? You gave him life, and you took it right back by denying him help that he cried about. He went to her. Like, the evidence is overwhelming against mom. And I'm not saying that, you know, dads are not just as important. Of course, they're just as important. But for me, and the way I feel and believe, and the way I believe men and women, that they're, you know, a lot of times some things are just in us. God, dude, like, you dropped the ball, ma'am. You beyond fumbled the ball. You know, that was your son. Like, my God, dude. A lot of people are lucky to find little signs if something happens. Your kid's screaming at you something's wrong. Nah, I gotta work. I gotta go tend to the horse. This horse she spent all this damn money on. She's seen this horse every day before she went to see her own family, you know, some days. It's just crazy, dude. Earlier, Jennifer and James Crumbley had been scheduled for an October 24th trial. If convicted, the involuntary manslaughter charges, the Crumbleys could face up to 15 years in prison and a fine up to $7,500 on each count. Ethan Crumbley's sentencing date has not been scheduled yet, but he is tentatively scheduled for February 9th, 2023. Special hearing required for anyone facing possible life sentence for a crime committed before the age of 18. So that is an important date to look out for. So, you know, and what I mean, God, man, it is sad though, like an entire family just ruined. You know what I mean? I guess that's it. All right, let me get back to y'all. All right, let's see here. Yeah, it's wild. It is neglect, 100%, man. All right, so let's get into what else do we got? We got Darrell Brooks, and we have Quinton. Let's do Quinton. Let's get God. Outside of Brooks's behavior, that trial is extremely devastating. Got a very, you know, sad story. Okay, so I don't even know. I got a lot pulled up for Miss. All right, let's go here first. Let's read this. I'll try to go in order. So this is them speaking out. Leilani speaking out about the protesters. Listen, and let me say, we all know I don't like bullhorns. You know, she could be slapped with all the fish. I could give a shit less about any of them clowns. But I will say this. If they lived in that community and that was my neighborhood, it would be more appropriate, I think. But you cannot be violent. You cannot impede investigations. And furthermore, you cannot have police to tell you, no, don't come. And then that day you make travel arrangements. That's not how any of this works. And you're just making shit harder. If you really wanted to hit something home, go protest at the DA's office, right? They're the ones that make those decisions. It's not the convict. It's not the suspects. But anyways, I mean, I don't know. But she decided that she would speak out and be heard, right? This mom. I'm sorry. Hold on, my laptop's having another sad. The damn laptop don't even like this bitch either. Listen, I ain't even trying to hear it. We just want him back. He shouldn't have never left. Like, I feel I'm somewhat, my heart breaks for grandma, but then again, we just got to see what comes out. But allegedly, you're out here doing the most too. You're out here leaving her in the house. Like, she shouldn't have been in your house. If you just roll off the tip of your tongue, I think she was high. Shit happens when you're high. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you got custody of these kids, guys, come on, man. It's hard not to be judgmental with this type of shit. I'm not saying grandma's involved at all. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not at all. But, all right, let me start reading. Let's see. Mother of missing Georgia toddler Quinton Simon declared that she is not hiding from the law and wants her baby boy found happy and alive. As authorities have named her as prime suspect in the disappearance of her presumed death of her son, Leilani, and her mother, Billy Joe, told WTOC through tears money they were holding out hope that the tot who was last seen October 5th isn't dead. Okay. Get out of my face, advertisement. We want something great to come out of this, but mostly we want him not to be found in a landfill. That's what Billy Joe said. I don't know. Just the way they talk to me, they sound like fucking crazy town. I don't know, man. And then you go from, you blame mom, okay? No. You blame biological dad. He might have took him. The door was open. He come grab the baby, right? You take biological dad. You blame him. Then you blame mom. I think she did something to him. He's in the landfill. You release it to a creator. Police have to like, oh shit, let's put out a statement. Then fast forward a couple days after that, you're now they were just eating. They had to eat. Fine. I get all that. Maybe she's finding out information. But I'm about to play y'all an audio of Billy Joe talking to this sweet baby's father. And man, come on, dude. I don't. I'm so sick of seeing this shit, right? I'm so sick of seeing this shit. Bootleg Betty stirs this shit all in the wrong places, dude. Like, she is a fucking moron. She is a moron. Protesting in this manner would be understandable at the DA. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, or I don't know if you lived in that county. If you were bitching about things happening in your own backyard, fine. But, you're just packing up. But it's, it's about the views. It's about the views. Let's see. If they don't find this body, they could spin that narrative that the boy. Yes, absolutely. But what they can't do is they can't blame Bio Dad. And I'm about to show you why. Now, why are you going to blame Bio Dad, but you're going to get on the phone with him and tell him this shit too? Man, I'm so sick of these people. Like, I'm sick of all these people. You got protesters out there, not blowhard. We know she's a criminal. Her rap sheet's taller than me. I'm not very tall. Let's see. My husband's 6'1". Her rap sheet's taller than my husband, right? So, and then you got protesters out here bitching. You're a baby killer. You're a baby killer. Meanwhile, you are outside of a stranger's house yelling, you're a baby killer, and you don't even have custody of your own children. You just say that you're high as a kite. Like they're out there doing all these things. And then, but the numbers are hitting. How much blowhard out there? How much money do you make yelling at people's houses? Thousands, she says. Thousands. Well, it must be so nice. At least you'll have money when you go to hell. I mean, you can't use it there, but good job, sweetie. You know, good job. Good for you. Good for you for making an impact in your own fucking life. Because you damn sure ain't helping anybody fucking else's. Ugh. Least of all, this sweet baby. You know, get the fuck out of here. There's just some things, I mean, you could do shit different. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it ain't, I mean, whatever. This is what these people want to do, fine. But I promise you, I'm going to be here to talk shit. And when your ass gets arrested or clocked, I'm going to be there to fucking laugh. Believe that. You can take that to the bank. You can run and tell that with your bullhorn. Heifer? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop. Let me find this audio. Where is it at? Okay. Let's see. Where is it at? I thought the clip was on here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up, though. Here, I'll let y'all at least look at this. I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the wrong one. I thought it was on here. Let me go find it. Let me run it down. All right. What was it? Daily Mail? Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this is crazy. Daily Mail. Hold on, give me a 2 shakes and a, what is that on Roger Rabbit 6? 2 shakes and a rabbit's hair. I can't remember what he says. Yeah, some of my older people in here will know. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Yep, here we go. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Yeah, that's right. 2 shakes and a lamb's tail. That's right. Yeah, stay petty for life. Stay petty for life, yeah. Run tell that blowhard. Don't you know who I am? I'm sorry. Don't you know who I am? I wish I didn't, bitch, honestly. I wish I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry. You know what I'm here for was I'm encouraging the candle idiot to go down there. And I mean, I think she should make money too. And I think somebody in Minecraft should drop by and throw a truckload of fish on them bitches. That's what I think. Oh man. Let's see. All right. I hope y'all ready for this audio. Well, my laptop is obviously not ready for all these ads because it's having a sad. Oh no, the 2 YouTubers make sure they lean by 10. Oh Lord. I know they do. I know they do. They gotta get their beauty sleep. Or their strangle sleep. Who knows? I don't even know. I'm trying to find this audio real quick for you wonderful people. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm going to mute.
I feel strongly about that. I feel, honestly and truthfully, Bob, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like there was an accident. I feel like something happened while Quinton was in the bathtub and he drowned and they were both high. That's my theory.
Well, hell, they should just call the police if something like that happened.
If you're high as hell, man, you do stupid shit. Even yourself, you're a different person whenever you defend her. Because I'm not defending her. You know what I mean? But I know I'm not the same person on the.
Okay, could y'all hear that really well? 1 and 2, that is Grandma talking to Bio Dad.
Now's the
Quinton's
time to make
Bio
your
Dad.
dream home a reality with the home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. Hassle-free, but don't just credit union, helping you live your best life.
Carly, the love of Simon's life.
When other carriers take your money and knock you around.
Hold on, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's not right. Let's see. What did you say? Beaver knows she trying to make sure her ass don't get. Oh, I know, girl. I know. Hence why they're not yelling at the damn DAs, right? I don't know why this is not. Maybe I just gotta let it play. Hold on.
Round Boost Mobile gives you.
Maybe I had to watch two. Freaking. Whatever. Hold on. Hopefully it will go back to the regular. What the hell? Come on, man. Maybe. Are you kidding me right now? Like, why are these people? I mean, like, we really need all these damn ads? You're just trying to piss me off? This Daily Mail is a joke. Let me see. And audio might be in here. Sometimes they do that. Look at this sweet baby.
I feel strongly about that. I feel, honestly and truthfully, Bob, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like there was an accident. I feel like something happened while Quinton was in the bathtub and he drowned, and they were both high. That's my theory.
Well, hell, they should just call the police if something like that happened.
If you're high as hell, man, you do stupid shit. Even yourself, you're a different person whenever you defending her, because I'm not defending her. You know what I mean? But I know I'm not the same person on the.
Carly, the love of Simon's life.
I don't know why it won't only let me play it once and it shows 10,000 ads. But so do y'all hear that? What do y'all think about that? Does grandma, I mean, to me, grandma she sounds really calm. When you're breaking
Carly,
the news.
the love of Simon's life. Unfortunately, she was going.
When you're breaking the news to your grandchild's father that you think the baby mom had him in the bathtub and he drowned, and then they did something because she was high. Like, why do you sound calm? Like you made it sound like what? What is it? Shit, I lost my job. I don't know, man. Drugs. Like, what? I don't know. Like, to me, it just, what? I'm not saying she's involved at all. I'm just saying, like, what is going on in these people's brains? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I mean, what do y'all think? Am I going crazy? I don't get it, right? And I don't doubt Billy Joe's not in a hard spot. Look at this baby. Oh my God, look at this baby. How freaking precious. I'm not saying I do feel bad, but I don't know, man. Let me tell you something. Let me put it in a whole different context. My mother would never, do you hear me? Never. Not only is she trying to dig up anything she can, she's not going to be around me until she has clarification. And she's definitely not going to be like, oh, well, the police think you did it. Let me have some reservations. And you know that she knows inside that house that there's way more shit that she knows that nobody else knows, right? Like, she knows some red flags. I probably should have seen that. I probably should have said that. Come on, man. Get real. You know.
Carly, the love.
I'm going to let this play. I want y'all to hear it again. Let me see what y'all saying. Maybe reality hasn't sunk in. Maybe not. Maybe it hasn't. Maybe she's trying to process it all. I agree. Very valid point. Very valid point. You know, I think it's a boyfriend was guilty when he stayed with her. He knew he'd been scared total him, but I think he would have been singing like it. Well, he might have been singing like a canary. She was named as a prime suspect. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, something, I feel like boyfriend's not involved, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Why would he message the babysitter? Did he message the babysitter? I mean, let's see. I just seen the watch again option and it disappeared. What in the is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna try one more time. Get out of here, man. That Daily Mail's on that bullshit. Let me scroll down here. I want y'all to hear it one more time, for crying out loud. Good grief, man. This is bullshit. I don't understand. I should have downloaded this. What I should have did. What are y'all saying? He is so freaking cute. It would be me the worst position as a mother. Grandma. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm telling you right now, my mom is not going for that. She'd be like, I disown the fuck out of you until we have, I mean, why are you even losing a kid? How did this even happen? Like, my mom, she's snapping. She's heartbroken. She's definitely not posted up beside me and like we're just talking to the media about protesters. God, please, I'd be devastated if I really didn't know what happened and I'm just in the house and, like, I don't remember. Come on, man. No, I'm not. Like, I don't understand. And the whole going out to the bar thing, I don't know. Everybody's got to eat. I'm not saying that they can't get food. Understand people out there. And then Leilani tried to come out and fight the people. Come on, man. Pull your head out of your ass. You are about to go to jail. Your baby is out there potentially in a garbage pile. And you're out here fighting idiots. If it's not the truth and they're yelling lies, let them do it. You got bigger fish to fry, motherfucker. Way bigger. But who the fuck am I? I ain't lost the first kid because it's my fault or because it's not my fault. Like, I ain't lost the first kid. So I have no idea what it's like to go through that. I will say that. I like to think that I like to tell media. Yeah. I would tell him to piss off, but like she barged out there, try to go run. I'm definitely not going to be in public getting cocktails. I'm just being honest. I'm getting an Uber Eats and they're going to deliver it to my house. I'm not going to be out in public. I'm going to be very private. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to be, holy shit, what's happening? I'm going to be asking police constantly. I don't know. To me, her little interview, she sounded just like that damn Evelyn Boswell dude. Just like her. Hold on, I'm trying to. Is there anything else? Because most of y'all are familiar with it. These are still going on. I wish I could find another. Hold on. Let me try to find another clip. I want to play it several times. I don't know why it's not letting me. We may have to do Brooks later. I don't know. We'll look at some of it. Oh, wrong. I'm starting to get tired. My brain is starting to feel a little broken. Let's see. Let's see. Grandma. Let's see what pops up. This. John in the bathtub. All right, let's try this. All right, let me share my screen. Hopefully, I'll have better luck. Let me see. Let me share the screen. I just want to play it one more time so y'all can kind of, like, I don't know. I listened to it like 1,000 times on another podcast. And I just was dumbfounded, honestly. I don't know. But like I said, I have no idea what it's like, what it would be like. Like, I have no idea. How would I? I mean, yeah, I'm hot-headed. I'm definitely not going to, like, me and the protesters, that'd be a problem, but it's not. I mean, it would be a problem, but would it be a problem in that moment, considering everything going on around me, my child? If I truly don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Seems to me like I'm probably not going to be there. I'm going to be worried about my kid, right? Okay, investigator, search landfill. No, that's not what I want. Billy Joe passed out while high on drugs. Where's it at? Oh, this is the one. Whatever. Y'all heard that it's the Daily Mail. Y'all can fiddle with it. Y'all see that it's slowly ruining my life. Let me hop back over here to y'all. Okay. Let me see. All right. I see I'm dealing with the evil stepmother myself who did nothing while my son and her kids were abused. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Children just do not disappear. She took her grandchild. Yeah. My son's dad's girlfriend's paying for. Oh my God. Creed, please feel free to hit me up. Let's see. All three Brooks might need another string. Oh my God. And listen, y'all. I fell down a sovereign citizen hole. Okay. I fell down. I mean, honestly, I really thought about, which I know I'm not going to get. There's not going to be many of y'all that's going to. Oh no, we have the sex bots. Quick, get him out of here. I don't need hot girls. I am a hot girl. Oh, thank you, PP Gate. Yeah, like that, don't you? I don't need it. I am one. So I know a lot of y'all could care less, but some of y'all probably might be interested in it. But hey, Joanna, how are you, baby? Her behavior straight up stinks. I agree. I have to agree. Is she guilty? I have no fucking clue. Police seem to think she's guilty, and I'm confident that they'll figure it out. And I killed him. Good. I appreciate you. Thank you. I am taken. I don't need him promoting his hot, sexy girls over here in this distinguished channel, right? We don't need that riffraff over here. We got shit to do, people to talk about. Delete and report that. She got it, Broken. She got it. PP Gate is great. She's a good mod. She's a good mod, and she's petty, so we love her. What was I gonna say? So yeah, I could totally do a deep dive on the sovereign citizen movement in general. There's different levels to the sovereign movement, and no sovereign citizen is like the other. Okay, so I'm telling you right now. I found this one sovereign citizen guy. I could have put him right in my little pocket and carried him around. He was so damn pleasant. And I got all these videos saved, so I do want to do that, but like I said, it's not going to interest a lot of y'all, so it'll probably be just a very few people in here, but I think it's interesting nonetheless, and I want to share this shit with y'all. So okay, we know the verdict came out today, guilty all across the board. We knew he would be, right? Outside of him acting like a whole ass in the courtroom, they had enough evidence. Like, you're on tape, buddy. It's you. Like, there's nothing. You can't do shit. You can't do anything, right? All right. So let's see. Okay. This is one thing that happened. I'm just going to show y'all some of the, or whatever I got. I've got tons and tons of videos pulled aside. I think I'm just going to show y'all a couple things. And then if I don't, hold on. So, and then if I don't stream tomorrow night, what I will do is after I do my homeschool, I will set out time. Let's see. I normally get done with homeschool around 12:30. So maybe around between 2 and 4. Maybe we'll do a mid-afternoon stream. Y'all know that I'm a lot more with it in that. Y'all can see I have all my watch laters here. Like this Waukesha trial. I've been on it. You can see it. Yeah, dude. I've been captivated. I ain't never seen a trial like this. So this is while the verdict is being read. But yeah, I'm just going to show y'all a couple things. But we're going to pick back up with Darrell. And there was a couple other stories. Oh, and there's an Amber Alert out of Pennsylvania that I don't have pulled up. So definitely we are going to talk about this. Okay, I'm going to shut my face. So, and this is very short. This is while the verdict is fixing to be read.
And I have confirmed that there are 76 signed verdicts and 76 unsigned.
You like that, didn't you, PP Gate?
which would be what I would expect. All right, I will read each one into the record. We, the jury, find the defendant,
Get your
Darrell E.
forts
Brooks,
ready, guys.
guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 1 of the information. Dated this 26th day of October 2022, signed by the foreperson, juror number 11. If you find the defendant guilty of first-degree intentional homicide, answer the following question, yes or no. Did the defendant commit first-degree intentional homicide while using a dangerous weapon? Answer yes. We, the jury, find the defendant, Darrell E. Brooks, guilty of first-degree intentional homicide as charged in count 2 of the information. Did the defendant commit first-degree intentional homicide while using a dangerous weapon? Answer yes.
Burn in hell, you piece of shit.
Hey, you are to be removed right now.
Well, somebody's having a mad. Burn in hell, you piece of shit. I concur. No objections. Sustained. Relevance. Oh, he is a piece of shit. Okay, go ahead then. Overruled. Because he is a whole piece of shit. And he will, if there's a hell, he will definitely be burning in it. Wait a minute. But he's a God-fearing man, guys. If y'all remember in his closing arguments, he made it a point. Sometimes you just cannot fix stupid, right? He made it a point to tell the jurors, you know, the ones deciding his fate, you know, as best they could. He pretty much already decided it. He made it a point to tell them that he had a clear conscience and that he was right with God. So at least Mr. Brooks may potentially go to heaven, right? Since he told the entire courtroom how good he is and how clear conscience he is. I have a clear conscience. Oh, you do, you know. While others, you know, they're having a hard time forgiving God. They're having a hard time wondering why it happened. But we're so glad you have a clear conscience. And we're glad that you reminded the entire jury and everybody in the world that your kids are suffering. Well, guess what? It doesn't fall deaf on me, man. I feel awful for your kids. I feel awful. You're their fucking dad. That's why I feel bad about. And if anybody needs to explain the plight of your children to them, it's you. Actually, don't. You've done fucking enough, okay? Sit down. Let the adults handle this, okay? What kind of a smug piece of shit? How grandiose do you have to be? You got up there with your whole face. You crooked your mouth up and told the jury that you have a clear conscience and you're good with God. You fucking think that means shit to them? I'm sorry. I fucking snapped. I feel awful. I'll never be able to make up what I did. Did you say any? You didn't even say nothing. You didn't say nothing that even slightly resembled that. And the contempt for the judge, the court, the system. Oh my God. And when that Reddit thing came out, I'm so sorry, guys. It really cracks me up. He says, the stuff in this Reddit post, well, I'm telling you, it had to be somebody that was in this courtroom. It had to be somebody on the jury. Or, I don't know, maybe it was somebody in the courtroom. Maybe it was the millions and millions of people that were watching your stupid ass for 3 fucking weeks. He really thought that was the smoking gun. Oh, my sides are. Oh, God. Oh, God, my. He really thought that was the smoking gun. This Reddit post. Oh, he tried to mistrial. We need to, what did he say? What do you want to do to the jury? Dismiss the jury. Oh, God. How would they know this information? How would they know? Same way I know, Mr. Brooks. And I don't even live nowhere near your ass. Oh, my God, dude. This guy, man. And then they got to go back Monday to schedule the sentencing. Oh, my God, dude. That's ground. I ain't never. I'm going to tell you something. The sovereign people don't even claim this piece of shit. You know, I mean, he could have done anything. Like, I ain't never in my life. So let's look. Okay, let's look at Mr. Brooks's mommy. She had something to say. I have not watched this yet. Who was it? Somebody said, oh, my dear friend. I don't want to say her real name out loud. Crap, I forgot her handle on here. I think it's Very Mary, but she may have changed it. I think that's it. But she dropped this in the Discord. So, and I don't know, guys. I've heard it's not very nice. I mean, she's not mean or anything, but I heard that she's insensitive, which doesn't shock me, right? And if I had to guess, I would think that the whole family was terrorized from this fucking dude.
It sounds like you want to be an advocate.
Okay.
For people need to
I'm gonna mute.
understand.
No, bitch, you need to understand. What? Wait a minute. Whoa,
wanna
whoa,
be an
whoa, whoa,
advocate.
whoa. Did she really start off by saying people need to understand? What? I don't even know what people need to understand. The fact that she has the gall to even say that. Am I jumping the gun? Here's the title. Darrell Brooks' mother responds to verdict. Calls her son a caged bird. Well, I would think he's far over the cuckoo's nest. That's if I had a fucking guess. He's not crazy, though. I mean, yes, his actions are crazy, but he's very lucid. He did argue some I would think, to somebody that didn't know a damn thing about law. I think he tried to argue some of those points, some of the things he brought up. He did it, like the bail jumping, like or the bond jumping. What else was it? It was something else that made you okay. Well, we can address this. This seems okay. They were all denied because they were frivolous, but it lets you know that he is thinking up here. He is stone cold sober. Also, I don't have it pulled up right now. It would be easy to find though. He was in a documentary, and I think I will do that. It's like 2 minutes. I'll find it, and we'll end on that after this. But yeah, man, I don't got nothing. And then we'll go over highlights and shit probably tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna shut my face.
If people need to understand mental illness and understand people who are mentally ill are hurting. They're trapped. And a lot of them don't know the way I will show compassion. The families who have loved ones that are suffering from mental illness, a lot of them are ashamed to even talk about it, or to say he crazy and don't want to have anything to do with them. But you need to, those people need help more than anything. Seek out treatment where there is.
Yeah, if you don't mind,
Speak
PP
up
Gang.
for them, be an advocate for them. And then when you see people out in the street, you see them acting, you just laugh.
Can y'all hear it okay? It feels a little low. AFC, hold on, friend. Let me pause this.
Darrell,
Please, if y'all love babies and y'all want to show support to a creator who is amazing, he has been doing this for years and years and years, and I hate that I don't see him enough in his own channel because of life and my life. And anyways, please go sub up to AFC Podcast. I would say he's one of the top 3 creators I respect on here. And he ain't just lip service. He is out there in his own community doing the damn thing, giving back to the community. Please go sub up to AFC. He is amazing. And his lordship. I love this guy. I've subscribed to him too. He's been all over the Darrell Brooks trial. Thank you so much for popping in. Please go check out both these channels. But AFC, he advocates for children, right? He's amazing. So please go check both of these channels out. They're good work. And I've been loving your Darrell Brooks coverage. It's been great. And thank you. Welcome for stopping. Thanks for stopping by. Bieber After Dark and Words Are Hard and shit.
a poem written by Maya Angelou. Anything. Seek out treatment where there is. Speak up for them. Be an advocate for them. And then when you see people out in the street, you see them acting, and you just laugh at them joking, and you turn away. Stop and say a prayer, because I sent Darrell early on a poem written by Maya Angelou called I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. And I learned that poem in the 7th grade for Black History Month. And I never thought about that poem again. And the Lord brought it to my memory. And I remember back when I was a child, my grandma had a pet parakeet named Jerry. And I remember that so vividly. She would walk to the cage and Jerry would sing. He had a beautiful singing voice. And we all thought Jerry was happy because he would sing and twerk, and his cage was right in front of the window where he can look out in the backyard. And we thought, but then when Lord brought that point to me, I pulled it up again and I read it again. And I realized that bird wasn't singing because it was happy. That bird was singing because he wanted to be out of that cage and be free. And I told Darrell, I said, you're this caged bird. Mental illness has clipped your wings.
Ma'am, with all due respect, and I have no doubt that your son struggled with mental illness. But let me say this, okay? A couple things. What did you do when you first started noticing signs? Okay, maybe he didn't show signs, right? But he's been at this for a long time, ma'am. Okay, and so you the one telling him he's a damn caged bird, right? So you the one that wanted him to tell the entire jury that he isn't shackled and he's this and he's that, he's this and he's that, ma'am. Listen, it is okay. It's 110% okay for you to feel bad for your son. I hate that he turned out to be the person he was and that he has mental illness. Why? Because he damaged and he terrorized an entire community. Okay. He ran over 61 people, right? His car looked like it had been hit, like it ran into a concrete pillar. It was damage from bodies. And I'm not saying that she's not valid or she can't say these things. None of that. You're completely allowed to say all of it. Ma'am, I need you to understand. Read the fucking room. Okay? You cannot talk about the loss of your son's life. You gotta look at what he did. Like, you telling him he's a caged bird? Like, are you kidding me? Like, what? That's his own doing. That is his own doing. I'm going to let this play, and then I'm going to show you what Darrell Brooks was like 10 years ago in jail. And I would assume that he was probably sober, on medication, and he might have had a shot. And he probably terrorized this mom. She might have been a single mom. She had that opportunity in court, which she probably will come and speak on, his little sentencing. But get the fuck out. Like, this is what you say after you read his verdict. People need to understand, and people need to, we need to understand mental illness. Ma'am, you are too little, too fucking late. He acted a whole ass. He didn't show half an ass. He showed his whole ass for 3 weeks. Let's back it up a bit. He showed his whole ass during everything before the trial even began. Okay, what's up, Cherry? Cherry is amazing. She is she's most known for hanging out over there at the Claire's, but to me, she is one of the best mods in the YouTube streets. And thank you so much for stopping by, Cherry. We so appreciate you here. And she hashtags everything, so feel free to hashtag her right back. She loves that shit. So, ma'am, please save it. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And I'm not saying I don't like. I do. Let me tell you who I really feel bad for is his children. My heart literally breaks for his kids. Yeah, it really does. 100%. In everything. Look at Erica Patterson, right? I almost said Peterson. That's what the DA, the opera said accidentally during her closing statements. Erica Patterson. She met Brooks when she was 15. He impregnated her, right? Okay. He caught a sexual assault charge because of that. Now he's a registered sex offender. He got her pregnant. Now, current date, they have a 15-year-old child. Guess what? That 15-year-old child just had a baby. Look at the generational bondage. Somebody, A, has got to break the cycle. 2, somebody's got to take some fucking responsibility around this bitch. Okay? Ugh.
And those certain bars are going to be your page. And, no one's going to hear you singing. It's just going to fall with their ears. But I told him that, he keeps singing till someone hears him. Hopefully, this will bring awareness to mental illness.
No, he want to sing in a damn
Our
echo
senators and our
chamber.
governors and elected officials, court, police. And when these people come before the penal system, instead of them locking them up, say, hey, what can we do to help this person become mentally well?
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want people to recognize and scream about mental illness. I completely agree. If something should come out of this, maybe it should be early signs of mental illness. Okay, ma'am, I'll give you that. I will give you that. But okay, fine. We're screaming from the rooftops about mental illness. Now what? Oh, you think he just needs to be a fucking institution? Oh, you want to put out our institutional systems after he didn't had a life of crime? Jails are for criminals. I understand it's a double-edged sword and shit, it's jacked up sometimes, but ma'am, you cannot have it like that. You saying you just want him to die in a psychiatric ward? Really? What about the other inmate? What about the other patients? What if he gets crazy and he would run over him with his cart? I mean, I don't know. What do they give him up there in the mental institutions? All I know is the Thorazine shuffle. Is that what you wanted to do? You wanted to go around licking the walls or something? Ma'am, nobody feels bad for your son. Okay? I feel bad that his mental illness got to such a point and there's a massive loss of life. That is what pisses me off. But make no mistake, ma'am, nobody has to understand a damn thing about your son. Okay? He made it perfectly fucking clear what he wanted everybody to know about him. And hello, this is not the first time he has ran over people in your fucking vehicle. You're lucky you ain't been fucking charged for something. Oh my God, like, am I being a bitch? Am I being too much? Like, God, dude, I don't know, man. This fucking video is not sitting well with me at all. Like, you could have come out and said a bunch of shit. This is what you fucking say? I don't even know. We ain't even halfway through the video because I'm so fucking outraged, dude.
That's what needs to happen.
Do you think he can get help in?
No. Very little help is done for individuals who are incarcerated with mental illness. That's why I wanted him to go to a hospital where he can still get treatment, but that won't be. He would be behind prison where he not.
I agree, Joanne.
Services, if he does, it would be very low.
And yeah, wait a damn minute. Hold on. Let me back it up. Hey, Tim, how are you?
He received today. But you think he should have done any prison time?
He would be behind prison where to go to a hospital where he can still get treatment, but that won't be. He would be behind prison where he would not get any services. If he does, it would be very little and it would not be what he needs.
So it sounds like you don't think it was fair what he received today. But you think he should have done any prison time?
Yes.
Will you be at sentencing to support?
No. Because I already know.
Too hard to watch?
Too hard to watch. I mean, what's to say, we have to move forward. This, hopefully
I'm pissing my pants right now. So let me get this straight. You want to get up here and you want to waste my time, my people in the chat's time, and all the thousands of people that saw this video, right? This news reporter who drove her ass down to your little fucking house. You say he need to be in a hospital. Some jail time. Some jail time. This was an unfair conviction, right? But you're not going to be at fucking sentencing. So the one time when you can fucking speak up for him, right? Can speak up for him. Oh, it's too much. Oh, I just can't do it. Oh, I just can't do it. Wait. Oh, wait. You the motherfucker that gave him the damn, the warranty thing too for the car, the recall, the class action lawsuit. Grounds. Get the fuck out of here. Ma'am, you are a whole fucking ass idiot just like your son. And I'm telling you, I tried to be careful how I think. 3 times she could have spoke up. You're right. And thank you, His Lordship. Thank you, man. I like your channel too, man. I've been loving your coverage of the Brooks trial. This is some bullshit, right? Yeah, girl, we swear here. Well, it's Bieber After Dark. And I've already handled the other, whatever. Bieber After Dark is a little bit spicy. It's so spicy. Oh, that was a lot to take in. He's a fucking caged bird. The verdict was unfair. And you need people to understand, but you don't want to fucking take your ass to the courthouse and talk on his behalf? Bitch, please. What? Are you fucking shitting me right now? What else is she gonna fucking say? Oh. Wow. Why don't you tell me how you really fucking feel without telling me? You a whole piece of shit. Yeah. You want to talk about, oh, there was a recall on the car. You tell him the fucking day before closing argument. You like, oh, I just found out. Yeah, you just found out a lot of shit. You know what? I think you're both fucking liars. How about that? I think you knew this motherfucker was crazy. Gave him the keys to your car to get him out of your fucking face is what I think. And I think the only time you ever have fucking peace is when he is in jail. So save it. He fucking killed. The impact of his SUV hitting that baby disconnected his neck. I ain't got not one fuck to give for you, ma'am. I'm really fucking angry. I cannot even believe this bitch says she won't even come to fucking sentencing. You want to spew all this bullshit, but you're not even going to speak on his fucking behalf? No wonder he's fucked up. Trying to appear like a good mother. Ain't that cute? Ain't that cute? We have to move forward.
Hopefully something good will come out of it.
How do you feel right now?
Right now, I just want to curl up and die.
It was a lot to take in, Cherry.
That's how I feel right now. I just want to go somewhere. Just curl up.
You should take your ass down that courthouse and talk your shit. You got so much to fucking say right now.
As long as my child is alive, I have to stay alive.
Tim, that's a valid point. That is a very valid point. Guys, I can't even believe all the shit she just said. Guys, like, what the fuck just happened? What you people need to understand? What, normal, sane people? What do we need to understand? Do you see him plow through the fucking crowd of people? Who plows through a dancing grannies and an extreme dance team? And he had the gall to get these witnesses, these mothers on the stand. One mother out of her own mouth said, I saw my child fly through the air. No mother should ever see their child fly through the air. He literally, in his closing argument, says, well, I have made peace with God. I have a clear conscience. You're going to need it because your flesh life is over. You only got your eternal life. And that's if you survive jail. I am all the way dumbfounded. Wow. Like, fucking wow. I saw an interview she did like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that bad. You know, I mean, she didn't really like apologize to the family, but it was a lot more understanding than this crock of shit. Wow, man. Let me see. What am I looking at? What is it? Crystal darkness. Christ. Darkness. Hold on. And we're just going to watch this and then I'm going to end. And then tomorrow, we're going to go over highlights and just whatever. I'll put together a good little stream for us. Let me see. I know I got it saved. Let me see. There it is. Hold on. Well, this is a different video, but hold on. I mean, it's him, but I don't think the interview was that long. Maybe 2 minutes. This is 1 minute, 46 seconds. Let me share my screen. Wow, dude. I can't believe this lady said all this shit. I hope the glare is not bothering y'all from my glasses. I hate wearing these glasses, but I had a terrible migraine this morning. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let me share my screen. And this was 10 years ago. Look at the difference.
I didn't think about, I got this beautiful kid who's going without my time. I thought.
I am so terribly sorry for already pushing pause. But he talks about, oh, thank you, Cherry. God, I feel like these glasses. Anyways, they drive me nuts. I'm legally blind without my contacts or glasses. But he literally he's about to talk about one of his kids, but you will notice he says a son. Well, him and Erica Patterson have a whole 5-year-old by the time he made this, so he just forgot about his whole other damn kid he already had, right? Whatever, I digress.
I got this beautiful kid who's going without my time. I thought I would just be this wonderful father, just be the greatest dad ever. The vision is just like, I'm going to give him everything that I didn't have. But then it's like reality set in. You actually become the drug, not even a human being. Basically, that's how I felt. Like I wasn't a human anymore. I was just something vile, disgusting, despicable. I could go on. I could use a lot of words, but that's what I became.
Monster.
Really what I became.
Sorry. He was stone cold sober when he ran over those people.
Once a person takes a hit of methamphetamine, they're in. And they're in for all of it. And once they step into that darkness, that drug controls them.
What you're doing when you enter this life is basically you're signing a contract. It's very fine line. You're past that now. Now you're druggy.
No, now you're a felon. A million times over. I don't know what this is that started playing. All right, let me hop back here to y'all. No, now you're a murderer, right? Fuck all the way off. I know, right? See, to me, in this video though, the documentary we just watched, honestly, if I had to guess, because he is a little clear, right? If I had to guess, he was probably taking antipsychotics, like, you know, regulated medicine for his moods or whatever, and he was clean. So, but I'm telling you but he wasn't even drunk. He didn't have nothing on his breath that day. I mean, he was sober when he plowed through them people. Sheer rage. He got into his feelings. Let me tell you something. Him and this damn judge, which, listen, people are like, this judge is weak. This judge is blah, blah. Let me tell you something. Any fucking body, anybody. Do you know what kind of nerves of steel and patience and resolve you have to have with self in order to handle somebody like that? Listen, some people think she's weak. I'm like, what a bad bitch. What a bad bitch. Handling him with them kid gloves. Yes, it was annoying how she gave him so much leeway. And sometimes, and listen, a lot of the reasons why he would act that way is because she let him know that it was okay. Okay, we'll let you come back over here. Oh, then we go back. Oh, but then we go back. Yeah. But I mean, all in all, you got to deal with a prick like that. And just I think she did fabulous, man. What a bad bitch Judge Darrell is, right? But I completely lost my train of thought, but it's okay. But sorry, I've had drug issue. Cherry, man. I'm telling you, that's just like that Billy Joe. Well, you know, you do stupid shit when you're high. I've been high. I spent 15 years of my life in Narcotics Anonymous years back. I ain't never done none of this shit. I ain't even never come close, right? Like, not even slightly. I felt she argued too much. I did too, to a degree. But as far as her remaining calm and everything, shit. And it's all about the mistrial. All about the mistrial. Washington needs to send her on vacation. I know, right? I saw somewhere that she was pregnant, but I could never find an origin story for it. So she's probably not, that people would be talking about it by now. I don't know where it originated, but so I don't know. If y'all are interested in the sovereign citizen deep dive, I'm telling you, I've uncovered a lot of shit. And like, I found one sovereign citizen. And I'm like, oh, he's so sweet. We're going to put him in my pocket and we're just going to be happy and loving. And there's a lot of different levels. And it kind of, you know, teeters from, the auditing community. I mean, there's a lot of different levels, but I would love to share the shit that I found with y'all. I'm super fascinated by this shit. So if y'all are interested in it, I could put it together. But tomorrow when I come back, during the day or late tomorrow night, it just depends if hubby's still out of town. But either way, if he is not, I'm going to do the afternoon stream after we do homeschool with my 7-year-old. So, yeah, I'm going to put together a couple stories. If there's something that a case y'all are looking at, the pocket sovereign, I know you're going to love him, PB Gate. You're going to be like, oh my God, I love him so much. So, but all right, guys, man, this has been great. We've been kicking it for over 2 hours. I miss my people so much. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like the trees? Come on, man. She got a fat, yeah, she does got a fat rock on her hand. You're right. Somebody snatched that bad bitch up, Kathy. All right, guys. I love y'all so much. Please be kind to yourself. And like the chief said, please show kindness to a child. And just be better, man. Let's just fucking be better people, right? Okay? Let's break some of this generational bondage, because at the end of the day, I have a theory that 70% of the world's problems could be fixed by fixing generational bondage. If we could start doing that, but nobody cares. Dumb hick behind a computer, right? Stay petty. You stay petty too. PP Gate, I love you all. Thank y'all so much. Replay crew and y'all, before you leave, please hit the like. If you have to hit the dislike, just hit it twice, because it's different over here. And I love y'all so much. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one.